Well, hello everybody. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined once again by Graham Hiscock. And Graham, after yesterday, there's no telling what we can expect for today. An incredible opening day here at the AfroBasket, and we are no doubt going to have another humdinger of a day today, starting things off here with Nigeria and Mali. Well, Nigeria, even with a team of new players, really not the same team that played at the Olympics, are always there or thereabouts in the running. I think a lot of doubters are out there for this Nigeria team because they do not have the same faces that played at the Olympics and are missing some of the grades from years gone by. So, Graham, yesterday, just an incredible finish, really, with Cape Verde beating Angola, coming from 12 points down, sending the game to overtime. Of course, we had the backboard shattering experience by Eddie Tavares, who capped, well, just a night that we'll never forget. Also because Rwanda won their opening game last night, beating the Democratic Republic of Congo. So players being introduced here in Kigali, and Graham, we were getting some interference. Now I think you can hear me. This is a big-time game, really, for both of these teams as they try to establish themselves and go for a top-3 finish, which is needed to stay alive in this competition. Of course, if you win the group, you go straight to the quarterfinals. If you finish second or third, then you play in the qualification for the quarterfinals. If you finish fourth, it's good night, Irene. You're on your way home.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching. Hi, Jeff. And yeah, incredible day yesterday, and it just kept building and building with the Rwanda win and then the Cape Verde Angola drama. But these two teams met in the qualification. Nigeria 6-0 in the group. Mali getting in third at 2-4, and Nigeria beating Mali comfortably in the last game day back in February. So obviously a different Nigerian team and a few returners, 5 returners from the AfroBasket qualifiers for Mali. With Nigeria playing in France and Abidjan and Côte d'Ivoire and various places. So it'd be interesting to see how they gel as a group, relatively young team. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay, well, we're going to have a pause in the commentary and listen to the national anthems of Mali and Nigeria. Okay, always nice to see the national anthems and the players lining up on the court. You can see total concentration, devotion to their country, and just sets the stage nicely for international basketball. We're going to look at the lineups for both teams, and we already know that Mali are lower in the rankings, but they will get after you, and these Nigerian players, well, they're about to have a pretty intense affair, I would imagine, in this game. So crucial to get off on the winning note. And of course, Cameroon, it's been announced because of medical reasons, won't be playing their game today. Anyway, Abulu Arm from Egypt, Bernardo Antonio from Angola, and Mauritius' Leslie Cherubin, the referees for today. So I'll turn it over to you, Graham, to talk about these lineups.
Yeah, well, with Mali, Mamadou Kante, Jambo is a key player, Papa Tandina, Benke Diaruma and Boubacar Sidibe. They're key players from the qualifiers, and Jambo, 9.3 points, 5.7 rebounds, and Boubacar Sidibe, 7 points, 4.8 rebounds, 1 assist. So you've got 5 guys coming back from the qualifiers, so there is some continuity, but these teams met, and Nigeria had the upper hand, winning that group in the qualifiers. Boubacar Kanouté, the head coach for Mali, and we talked pre-tournament about how good the junior system is at the moment, Jeff, with Mali. Can they start translating that into real success in the senior ranks? And with Nigeria, Emalogu, Utomo, Omogbo, and Nuba, and these guys are coming in representing their country with Coach Mike Brown, you know, storied in the NBA, so much experience that he's going to have to really impress on them that this is a tough competition. You are coming in as new players representing your country, and you've got to be ready, because as you say, Jeff, Mali will really get after these guys, and if they're not ready to play tough and to really go the full 40 minutes, they're going to be in for a baptism of fire. So I'm going to be very interested looking at Nigeria, see how they gel. There's going to be ebbs and flows to the game, and we're going to find out pretty quick from the Nigerian group who's ready to go.
Well, I think they'll be ready, and I think, you know what, anytime there's doubt, you know, if somebody says that, you know, Nigeria is sending their B team or C team, or,
sure,
you know, the USA, that's just like lighting the touch paper. That only adds to the incentive. You know, that's bulletin board material. They'll be ready, and again, Mali will be remembering, as you said, the encounters from the AfroBasket qualifiers. So they will be aiming to hit the ground running. Mali, one of the big basketball nations, obviously well-run program, federation, and they have a great women's program as well. And Nigeria have a great they have a great women's team.
Yeah.
You know, they played at the Olympics this year, so that was exciting for them. And now the focus turns back to the men, the Tigers.
Yeah, and these guys are going to know the history of Nigerian basketball. This will be their first encounter with it, and the history they've got with AfroBasket, and the fact that they represented a country that played at the Olympics. You know, they've got to be ready.
Well, they were finalists in 2017, Nigeria. They won it in 2015, third place in 2011. Third place in 2005, runners-up in 97, 99. They have a long history, due to the Nigerians, of success. Well, wherever you are, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are right at noon here in Kigali, Rwanda. It's day 2 of the FIBA AfroBasket, and it's the game between Nigeria and Mali. And Nigeria coming out and committing an early foul on offense. And Graham, a little bit of a shake-up here, a little bit of a collision. Calling card, if you will.
Well, again, we talked about it yesterday. Setting screens is that the refs are watching so closely. If you don't set the screens correctly, or there's any movement, they're going to call it straight away, and that's exactly what's happened there.
And now Kante falling over. Maybe he's still dazed from the foul. And then Nigeria pushes down hard. They get after it, and they put it up and in. So great start for this team that a lot of people are not expecting big things from here in Kigali.
But straight away, they are putting the pressure on. And Kante, I hope he's looked to tweak his ankle a little bit there when he slipped. Let's hope he's okay. But again, the pressure was there right at the half court, and Kante's dribbled right into it. So you've got to be careful. Keep the pressure in front of you or get in behind it. Don't go right into it.
Well, Big Sidibe getting it down low, but not able to put it in. Now quickly to the other end. Shooting and missing was Utomi. Tandina gets it over to Sidibe again. Going up against Domingo, passes it back outside to Kante, and he misses everything. Jambo, or rather, Diaruma gets the rebound, saves it from going out of bounds, and Mali get their first basket.
A great three-point shot there, just all come about because of the offensive rebound and the kick out and the wide open three. The three-point shooters love the ball coming back from the offensive rebound.
Here it is again. Look at the extra hustle. And getting the basketball to Tandina, who makes no mistake, wide open.
Yeah, it was a really good job by Benki Diaruma on the offensive glass there.
Was so loud last night during the Cape Verde game when they were taking on Angola, with the Angola fans, the Cape Verdean fans, just some of the Rwandan fans that were still hanging around from following their win over the Democratic Republic of Congo. But right now, it's you could almost hear a pin drop. Somebody needs to serve some coffee.
Well, first game of the day. Fans, I'm
Wake
sure.
up, people.
I'm sure the fans will be in.
They're waiting.
In their numbers, they're waiting.
They're waiting for the Tigers or Mali to throw one down to liven up the atmosphere. Here's Utomi again. From behind the arc is Domingo, lets it fly off the front of the iron. Good hustle from Imologu. And another three, and this one is good from Domingo.
Yeah, good persistence from Domingo. He had two good looks. Misses the first, makes the second.
Nduba playing some tough defense on Kante. Now Diaruma hands it off again to Kante. Now Tandina, who has the three, dribbles it off of his leg and out of bounds.
Yeah, trying to go downhill, but he's dribbled right into the defense, dribbles off his knee. A little bit out of control there. Mali just need to keep things calm on the offense.
Amogo gets it over to Utomi. Gets it back down now to big number 5. And his bounce pass to Domingo, who turns, takes it back out. Good movement from the Nigerians. Domingo again. Great start for Domingo.
Yeah, he's looking really confident, moving without the ball there. Just catch and shoot, knocks down the three.
Jambo gets it down low to Sidibe. He goes to work, and he is fouled by Amogbu.
Yeah, it's a good decision to get the ball inside. Just looking at Domingo's three, and again, he's just ready to shoot. And that's good play by Mali. Get it inside. Sidibe's a big body. Try and use the advantage there.
Tough jump shot taken. Amogu with the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Nduba gets it back to Tomi. Tomi then lets it fly. The three is good.
Well, we talked about how they're going to play Nigeria, and it's coming out exactly like that. Run and gun, shoot the three.
Jambo misses, but good work on the boards. Now Tandina, will it be his second three? Nope, he misses. And Amogu saves it in bounds. And Kante comes up, gets his hand on the basketball, knocks it out of bounds, out of Nduba's hands. And Nigeria will maintain possession.
Yeah, good D there by Kante, meeting Nduba at the halfway line, just poking the ball away. Could have been a turnover there, but could have ended up being Mali's ball.
Well, already trailing by 11 points are Mali, and they don't want this Nigerian team to get any more of a good feel in this game. Well, Nigeria actually going to make some substitutions.
Yeah, good move by Mike Brown. Get guys in early, get everyone some minutes in this first quarter. And that was a good burst, a good sort of 2-minute burst for Nigeria there, knocking down
TK Udogie.
threes.
TK Udogie comes in, number 14. Also into the game is Koko, number 15, Victor Anthony Koko. Omotayo Jordan Ogunduran also enters the game. Number 0. And they had a shot clock violation there. I think we all lost track of the shot clock.
Just a bit of lack of communication there for Nigeria, but unnecessary turnover.
Also into the game now for Mali is number 4, Siraman Kanute, who one of those outstanding youth players who made it to the final of the Under-19 Basketball World Cup. Not this year, but the previous occasion. Best ever finish by a Malian team. By an African team, in fact, make it to the final of that tournament. Kanute inbounds the basketball. Here he is. He is quick as lightning, but foul down low on Diaruma.
Yeah, again, just issues trying to set those screens.
Excuse me.
Again, he's leant into. You've just got to stand upright, spread your feet, and just stand your ground. And just leant forward too much.
Another foul call. We have a lot of whistles here at the start of the game. So that last foul, second quick foul, gets Tandina out of the game. And Kanute, and Fale Kanute comes into the game. Wearing number 45. He's guarding Morty. Now the pass to the corner. Gutheron whips it to the other side. And putting it up right at the line and missing was TK Udogie. Traveling is the call by the Mauritian referee.
Oh, they've got to cut these turnovers down. Again, a slip, just overextending on the dribble, but he was dribbling into a dead end there.
And 4 turnovers in the first 4.5 minutes for Mali. They're on pace for between 35 and 40. Here's Siraman Kanute, and an unsportsmanlike foul has been called. And well, Coach Boubacar Kanute happy about this, and this is what people know Siraman Kanute for, his defense, and he was absolutely electric playing for Mali at youth level. And now he's going to get a chance to get his first 2 points here at the AfroBasket.
But again, good defense, just extending out to the half. Good low position. His defensive stance and just knocks the ball away. It's good play by him, but sloppy by Nigeria. But they've made some wholesale substitutions, so it's going to take the guys a little bit of time to get into the flow. And it's all of the Nigerian team, their first AfroBasket.
Well, he's just 19 years old, Kanute, part of the Nancy program up in France. Ogundura gets in, whips it back outside. Nigeria launch another three, and it's good. And this time, it was Emelogu.
Nigeria just moved the ball so quickly and giving their players wide open three. Emelogu, the beneficiary there.
Jambo passes it. Kanute again, shot clock winding down, and the ball knocked out of his hands. Good D from the Nigerians, and it triggers a break, and Morty flies in, and it's good. The Tigers off and running.
Yeah, textbook fast break, 2-on-1, just draw the defender. Nice bounce pass and strong finish.
Looking to deliver a first quarter KO here against the Malians. Sidibe in the right corner now, and pretty much missing everything there was Kanute.
Stepped out of bounds there. Gunduran.
Yeah, Gunduran just with those amazing shoes. If you're a referee, your eyes are automatically going to be drawn to him because of his shoes. You're not doing yourself any favors if you're going to walk the sideline.
Yeah, that's a clear call there for.
It's like kind of shoes Goldfinger would have worn. Here we go. Jambo launches and a little long. Rebound. Or Dogi rather. Here he is. Dogi travels.
Again, just basic. They want to attack, and maybe they're just trying to push too hard. And Tommy there with the travel. Excuse me, with TK Dogi.
Again, Mali need to see the ball go in the basket here. It's starting to get out of hand. Great defense from Ogundura. Just takes it right away. Look at the bounce pass to Morty. Oh, he almost fumbled the ball, ends up taking the shot and banks it in. Look at that. You love him using the glass, don't you?
Yeah, great soft touch. Fumbled it initially.
Kanute launches from deep, and this thing is getting out of hand for Mali. They got to put the brakes on this Nigerian run. There's going to be an early shower for all of them. Look at this. Domingo. Nothing but net.
Wow, Stephen Domingo, I mean, he's come in this game, started, had a break, come back on, and he hasn't missed a beat. And this time, left-hand dribble, elevates, nothing but net. And Nigeria are looking impressive. Mali looking shell-shocked. But you could see, Jeff, when Nigeria were warming up, working a lot of the stuff that they've just been putting into the game. But let's listen into Mali.
On a dit il faut être patient. La patience. Allez-y jusqu'au bout. Allez chez moi jusqu'au bout. C'est vrai, on peut changer là. Nous, on n'a pas changer. On a fait la défense, on n'a pas changer. On peut comment? Il parle. Mais comment? On est mieux en défense. Il faut parler. Allez les gars, allez. Hey, on va jouer deux pas.
Well, Domingo's come out and had a fantastic start as well for this Nigerian team. Here he is from the top and then over to the corner.
And he's playing with just total confidence.
26 years of age, hails actually from San Francisco, California.
That's pretty impressive.
Georgetown. Played for the Hoyas across the country. He went from California to DC. Played the Summer League this year with San Antonio Spurs.
So clearly a player on the radar. Here's Canute. Let's see if Mali can get something positive going. Oh, boy. And fortunately for them, the pass that was wayward to Sidibe was not collected by Nigeria. It went out of bounds. But it seems like it's going from bad to worse for Mali.
That was not a great pass. If you're going to throw it into the post, it's got to be a high pass above the player's hand so he can just jump and get it, or it's a bounce pass. That was
an air ball. Not making any progress at all there. That was another shot from Domingo, who just is threatening to shoot his way into the history books here at the AfroBasket in the first quarter. Look at him challenge the basket there. Mali can't get their hands on the basketball. Quick push up the floor. Utomi, alley-oop pass. Throwing it down. TK Adobe.
And that all started because Domingo gave up the ball really early. And that just set up the finish. Look at that. High above the rim. Adobe.
Taking the ball easily. Boy, it's been a rough introduction to the game for Abdul Karim Koulibaly.
Again, he's dribbled in, he's turned blindly, and the defense is just waiting for him on the spin dribble. Nigeria really playing up tempo. It's all transition, it's all read and react. And Domingo the beneficiary most of the time with this Nigerian offense.
Koulibaly's had an errant throw that was almost a turnover. He's had an air ball for a three-pointer, and he just turned it over there. And now the pass goes off the hands of Nigeria and into the hands of Mali.
A little bit of showtime on that no-look pass, just missed the intended recipient.
Canute from the arc, and he's fouled by Ogunduran.
Yeah, they needed something. I mean, that's such a tough move to get the scoreboard moving again for Mali. And the defense overextended, and it's a chance for a 4-point play.
I don't think Mike Brown will be overly critical of that defense from Ogunduran, because he has been like white on rice playing that defense for Nigeria, and he's going to get a deserved rest. Boy, he has worked.
Yeah, Mike Brown's got these guys really focused. You know, we spoke pre-game, are they going to be ready? Well, okay, Mali are struggling, but they're mainly struggling because of that Nigerian defense.
So 17 points, the lead for Nigeria.
It's better defense from Mali, getting the ball out of Domingo's hands.
Sirman Canute gets in, puts it up. Boy, that was a sweet move and finish with the left hand off the glass. Wow. Number 4, what a score.
That was a tough move with Domingo coming over for the block.
Morty, his pass now turned over, and Mali, wow, loses control. So Nduba reached in and forced the turnover. The big fella, Kamara, Abdramane Kamara, fumbles it out of bounds.
A bit too much dribble on that break. It would have been maybe better if, as soon as he got the ball, give it up to a guard, maybe to a Canute, then he can run on and maybe get the ball under the hoop for the finish. I need to try something, maybe try and fight fire with fire, but maybe put the defense up the floor, put on some sort of press, just shake things up. But it's whether they got the personnel to do that, Jeff.
Yeah, there's one thing about, I think it's an issue maybe of talent, also a previous basketball experience. I mean, the way Domingo has come out like a house on fire today, but on both ends of the floor, it just shows you the level that he's been playing at.
Yeah.
He's been terrific.
Well, as we said in the intro, they're all playing at various levels around Europe, and Côte d'Ivoire And Domingo, I mean, he is the standout so far. So Mali got to try to find an answer to him. But it's been a really quick start. Nigeria, 25 points in the quarter so far, just under a minute to go. And the commissioner having to work hard in this competition. Just resetting the clock.
Also, Domingo played, in fact, at California as well, so a lot of movement in college basketball these days. Some players move from one institution to another. I find that hard to comprehend. I know.
Unless they're going junior college, great defense. This is better.
Absolutely.
No.
Much better from Mali, and indeed they get in for the layup, and that cuts the deficit back to 13 points.
Benke Diaruma, that is fantastic play, and that is much more incisive by Mali.
Morty into the corner now, and the three is good. Wow, Nigeria appealing for foul on the Atomi three.
Yeah, you can't give this Nigerian team with certain personnel on the floor an inch.
And Kanute, a little bit too much dribbling there. The spin move puts it up. Emelogu. And that was a terrific first quarter for this Nigerian team.
Yeah, great D by Emelogu. They knocked it loose again, a little bit too much dribble. Kanute lost the ball at the end of the first quarter.
28-12, Nigeria on top of Mali at the end of one.
Yeah, looking at the stats, 71% from two, 67% from three. They're really sending a message. No free throws for Nigeria. Mali struggling, 29% and 25% respectively. And, well, they've come out on fire. Can they continue this? Well, we're going to see, but this has been as good a start as Mike Brown would have wanted. Started with some hustle, getting after the rebound. That's a good sign.
What's interesting is you've got both teams with 9 turnovers, but from Mali's perspective, it's really bad because those turnovers have been really costly. Well, in fact, both teams have, the turnovers have led to 9 points each, but if you're Nigeria, you're not too worried about it, are you? Because you're up 16 points, so, but you don't want to finish this game with 36 turnovers, because that's what they're on pace for, both teams.
Yeah, I mean, that is a lot of turnovers. Again, maybe for Nigeria, the new group playing together, but they're hitting such a high percentage of shots, so confident in the flow, running their sets. They were running all this stuff pre-game, and then that's just a nice, simple alley-oop throwdown. Sort of icing on the cake stuff, but the ball movement and the early pass, Domingo made that early pass to give the alley-oop score, and they're just moving the ball up the floor quick. Whether it's a 2-on-1 transition or they're just kicking the ball out for a three-pointer, Nigeria have got all the answers at the moment. 28 points in the first quarter of first AfroBasket for this group. It's a pretty good effort.
And it's quite a nice start for Domingo. He's got 3 of 4 from deep. He's got 11 points. And from a defensive standpoint, you've got 5 different players with steals for Nigeria. Great ball pressure.
And again, getting in the passing lanes, putting doubt in the mind of the Malian players, and lots of deflections, and the coaches love deflections. They love all the hustle plays. And then Nigeria can force the turnovers and get out and run.
There's some terrific guards in this AfroBasket. We watched some yesterday from Egypt, for example, and we're seeing some great guard play from this Nigerian team.
Yeah, I think the level has been good.
Jeremiah Morty, wearing number 13. He's an interesting player as well. Also have enjoyed the start by Nduba, Kana Nduba. couple of assists and a steal for Nigeria. Here's Mali moving around. Jambo's been very quiet. Here he is for three. Short, just doesn't look comfortable. He's a player that they lean on heavily. He just doesn't even look like he's at the races. And he's got one white shoe and one dark shoe, but I guess it's a new style or something. Interesting.
Yeah, that is.
Now bounce pass, and Jambo steps in, but the whistle is blown. But this Mali team looks like it's doesn't know quite what has hit him today. I mean, they've come out and really been punched hard in the face, and they haven't, you know, they started to respond a little bit, but that late three-pointer from Nigeria helped them reestablish firm control. Here's another three attempt. Nope, he's going to step inside. He's going to hand it off, and Edogi is just going to lay it up and in. 18 points the advantage. All those people looking at this game that were saying Nigeria weren't going to be as good as in years past. Well, we'll wait and see, but they certainly could not have had a better start. Jambo from the arc. Passing it back, Morty from the arc. Duba, shot clock winding down, and it's going to be instead another three for Emelogu, his second.
That's great patience. They knew the shot clock was running down to the end. Extra pass, and Emelogu drains the three.
Kamara shows his range.
Yeah, great response from Mali. Kamara just took the early option. If you're open, I think Mali, they've just got to get some rhythm and knock down some shots quick.
Oh, beautiful cut. Now the corner. And that was short. Jambo rebounds it, and Kante has it from Mali. Kante from the right corner open, so now he had his defender run at him. And Mali just looked completely ineffective, really, on the offensive end. Driving in and forcing one up a little bit. Didn't look good. And now an air ball from Edogi. Zatomi's first miss. Boy, Mali living dangerously. Sirman Kanute gets in, spins, almost turns it over.
It seems that Kanute just wants to take on these Nigerian guards.
How about Kamara attempting another one, and a push down low has been called on Morty.
Yeah, they really had to hustle just to save that last possession, but that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to just do whatever it takes to drag themselves back in this game. But Nigeria, again, just forcing them, keep pushing them, making it difficult for Mali to make any clean catches and get any open looks.
Mamadou Keita comes in, number 16. And it doesn't get any easier for Mali as Ogunduran and Domingo come back into the game. So they've been very good for Nigeria, and they're going to keep the intensity up. Kanute drives in. Traveling is the call.
It's unfortunate because he's got between the defense and had the open look. It's just too many steps.
In fact, that was Kante with the travel. No, it was Sirman Kanute. Now, here's Kante. Three-point shot. Kamara, that's his spot, isn't it? He likes it. Well, just go to that every time down the floor.
Yeah, semi-transition there, drama. Kamara knocks down the three. If you're open, take it.
Three from Domingo. Mike Brown not happy with the movement or passing on that set.
Yeah, and the last two threes for Domingo have been short.
Nice pass, and Morty had his hands on Jambo, so another foul on him.
This is nice, just a little trail play from the camera, and then get the ball into Jambo. They have got some height advantages, Mali. They've got to use it. They can't just run up and down the floor with this guard-orientated offense of Nigeria.
So timeout has been called. 33-18, Nigeria on top of Mali.
Guys, listen. Jeremiah, listen. Guys, their defense is not good, especially in a zone. Jeremiah, I got you dribbling the ball out here, and the dude is playing you like this. Drive the ball. They're going to collapse and then kick it. All right, if somebody can drive the ball, go ahead and drive the ball. We don't have to just play along the perimeter and shoot threes all the time or think we're going to get an open look. I got to have my bigs every once in a while after you set a screen, dive, get down the floor, and get the dunker so we can play loop action. All right? We're going to play out of delay. That first cutter, maybe we got to play better defense. Nigeria 3. 1, 2, 3. Nigeria.
Yeah, Mike Brown, they're making it clear. Let's not just shoot threes. We need the bigs to set a screen. We need to drive into the zone of Mali, or whatever defense Mali are playing. Let's get into the key. Then they can kick it back out. So they don't want to be relying on the jump shot, because if they go cold from the outside, you know, they need a plan B. And especially, okay, Mali are struggling at the moment, but as they go through this tournament, they've got to have more than one way to play offense.
He basically told it like it was, and he said their defense is not very good. We should be doing better.
Yeah, the guys need to hear that, and they need to step up.
Drive from Mali, there's the follow, and keeping it alive, and going down hard, Diaruma. He's fouled.
Yeah, good job by Diaruma, and this is what Mali have to do, just exploit the weaknesses of this Nigerian team. They've come out on fire in the first quarter, but there's ways to compete with them, and I think Mali are now starting to find that.
It's always the way, isn't it? You're facing a double-digit deficit, finally get an opportunity, you get fouled, you go to the line, you miss the free throw. He makes 1 of 2.
Yeah, that first free throw didn't look comfortable, but the second one much better.
Gundogan back outside. Tomi now Emologo, and Emologo drills another 3.
That was a tough three, and he could just about come back down and land. But again, Nigeria bailed out by a 3-pointer late in the shot clock there.
Well, you definitely know that Domingo, Tomi, and Emologo can hit the threes. You don't want to leave them open, and here they are out on the break and running as Emologo putting it up and in.
That was a wonderful pass on the 3-on-2 to split the defense. Great pass by Gundogan.
Kamara from the arc. Wow. He's definitely a good shooter, isn't he? Third 3-pointer for Kamara.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. And Mali are going to him. They're recognizing that. He's just catch and shoot.
No shot is a bad shot from behind the arc for that man. I think he's missed 1 of his 4 attempts. Gundogan. This attempt is off the back of the iron. Find Kamara. He's in the left corner. Nope, it's going to be Jambo down low with a twisting shot in the air.
And Mamadou Keita with the pass there. Fantastic finish. All made by the early pass, pushing it ahead in transition.
Another 3, and this one off target for Tomi.
Cooling down Nigeria now.
And boy, they get down that time well, and laying it up and in was Diaruma. Good hustle, beating Nigeria defense down the floor, and I think there might be some choice words for Mike Brown here in a second. I'm not sure what the horn was for.
Yeah, they just switched off there, Nigeria. No transition on defense.
So 12-point deficit now for Mali. Ogunduran drives in and makes it look easy.
It's a wonderful scoop move as he attacked the basket.
Jambo from the arc, and he's fouled shooting the three by Emmanuel Amogbu.
And Amogbu just coming out to try and challenge the shot from Jambo, and Jambo has the extra length. And he will go to the free throw line, but again, good ball movement, and Jambo taking the early option.
So 3 substitutions for Nigeria. And again, another missed free throw for Mali. Jambo misses the first of 3.
Yeah, just under 68% from the free throw line in the qualifiers, Jambo. But again, as we've seen yesterday as well, free throws are just absolutely key. And if Mali are going to, only 13 down now, if Mali can get it below 10 going into the half, I think they would be feeling pretty positive about things.
Jambo makes 2 of 3. Now some full court pressure again. Okay, and Duba back in the game. Over to Amogi. Malogu. Back to Nduba. Now Domingo. Nobody boxing out. Udogie. And Duba, he puts it up, and finally Mali able to get the basketball. Good work from Diaruma, and it's Jambo that comes down with it.
They got away with one there, Mali, but Jambo cleaned things up the second time round.
Three-pointer and another three-point. Another foul in the three-point shooter, the 3rd of the game. This one on Udogie. And boy, he really did get him. And it's the second time in the space of a minute where Jambo has been fouled while attempting the 3.
And again, it's that extra length. The defense, they're trying to hustle and trying to come out and close out the shot, but they can't get out to him on his release. And overextending. That's good play by Mali. It's worked the last time. Go back to him again. Jambo's 6'10", 2 meters 8, and he's shooting threes. And Nigeria have not got anybody of that sort of size and length. He's a long 6'10".
Well, one of the veterans played back in 2000, the AfroBasket 2015 in Tunisia. And now the interception from Kante. He's going to take it all the way. And they are appealing for goal interference. Not going to get it. Domingo, Morty from the arc. That's off. Just a little, rims out.
Great response by Mali. This got a proper game on our hands now.
And now the push from behind from Ekene Nduba.
And now we're seeing the first real issue for Nigeria. And now we're going to see how together they are, because now Mali are identifying them. Yeah, again, that's Kante saying, I'm going to take you on. Maybe a little drop off.
Oh, they're complaining because he hit the backboard.
Okay. Maybe a little drop off there by Kante to Kanuti would have maybe worked for a little finish. But yeah, if he's interfered with the backboard, that should be
goal interference.
Goal interference for sure.
Well, I think he went for the block and he hit it. It wasn't like he intentionally hit it. He definitely smacked it.
Jambo, 9.3 points a game in the qualifiers, 5.7 rebounds, and just carrying it on. He's just a consistent performer for his country.
Played some college basketball in America himself. Started out at Clemson. Here's a 3 from Domingo, and another rebound from Jambo.
Tested 3 there from Domingo. The last 3 shots he's had from behind the arc, all short.
Oh boy, that was a tug from behind. And it didn't go unnoticed by the Egyptian referee.
Again, size advantage. Keep exploiting your advantages, and they've just done that again, and back to the free throw line. For Benke Diaruma. I think it's been a great response, Jeff, by Mali.
Oh,
because that was a real wobble for them in the first quarter, and they've responded well. Coach Canute's got to be very proud of his group.
Well, this time, Diaruma missed both free throws. Now, three-point range. And things not looking good for the Tigers here in the second quarter.
Because you live by the jump shot, you die by it.
They get the rebound here and a chance to run now. Tommy, Domingo, back to Tommy. Whip it around. Tommy gets in, misses the bank shot, and now reaching in, and the foul has been called.
Yeah, good job by Adogi there. Just persistent, getting after the rebound, tipping it to himself. Good defense again initially by Diaruma, but the loose ball fell into the hands of Adogi, and he's at the line for 2 shots.
Well, I thought this was going to be done and dusted by halftime, the way the first quarter was going, and it hasn't turned out to be the case, has it?
No, it was tough. They shot such a good percentage from 2 and 3, but 3 especially. It was going to be tough to continue that right through all 4 quarters. And, you know, to Mali's benefit, you know, and hats off to them. They have made some adjustments. They're not letting Domingo shoot the ball now. And their key shooters are not able to just set their feet.
3-point shot from Mali, another one. They've closed the gap to 5 points.
Mamadou Keita, they are playing with confidence now. They believe that they can compete with this Nigerian team.
Oh, now they fall over the Tigers, and they turn it over, and now an unsportsmanlike foul on Tommy as N'Faly Kanouté was about to race in on a fast break.
Yeah, Doggy getting out of his sort of skill set there, trying to dribble. He slipped. Great defense. They're all over the ball. There's the 3-pointer earlier. But again, they've just got out of sync now, Nigeria, and they've just got to stick together as a group and play as a team. Whereas that first quarter, it was almost like exhibition stuff. We're going to kick it around. Mali just couldn't get out to the shooters. They were able to. They had their space to shoot the ball. Now they've got Mali really playing at a much higher level.
So what's really interesting for me is where with this is a couple of unsportsmanlike fouls on Nigeria. They've fouled the 3-point shooter 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just the length of Jambo, but it's also Kamara. He hit some 3s, and then Jambo took over, just getting to his favorite spot. But the Nigerian guys are just overextending, and at 6'10", they will foul Jambo.
Graham, I want to say this because it needs to be said. Nigeria led by 21 points.
Sure.
I mean, they led by 21 points, and right now Mali can tie it with a 3. Jambo launches, and he does. He strikes from downtown. Mali has stormed back to tie it.
This is another massive story unfolding here, Jeff. That's a great shot. No hesitation, total confidence now. It's night and day between quarter 1 and quarter 2 for sure.
Now the dunk, pass outside. Nigeria need a bucket. Will they get it? Yes, they do. And he has been one of their supplier of points today. Tommy atoning for a couple of misses.
Yeah, that's great ball movement. They really rushed that ball around. Finally got the open look, and Toby knocked it down.
Final seconds ticking off the clock. Kante, good. And Mali are going to take the momentum to halftime. All the belief and a lot of work to do for Nigeria as they try to recapture the essence of what allowed them to get up on top, toughen it up defensively, and find some more rhythm on offense. Nigeria lead at 44-43 over Mali at halftime.
That's a great second quarter by Mali, 16-31. They won that, and look at the percentages now. 9 of 23 from three, but 7 of 17 now, Mali, 41% from three. And a lot of those threes they're getting fouled on as well to go to the line for extra shots. Turnovers 11 each, assists 12-7 to Nigeria. They did share the ball well, but Mali have made adjustments and are right in this game. Domingo 11 for Nigeria, called off in the second quarter for sure. And Jambo, the 29-year-old veteran, 6'10", showing the way, leading the way for Mali. But there's been a lot of key players that are playing great for Mali in that second quarter. Just some of the best plays, and it was all Nigeria in that first half, right from the, in that first quarter, right from that first miss. Domingo got the offensive putback. Tandina stopped the bleeding momentarily with this three. There wasn't much to cheer about in the first quarter, with Nigeria winning 28-12 to cheer about for Mali. And Domingo, they just couldn't get out to him wherever he was. One at the top, one in the corner. Again, Boubacar Sidibe, not sure if to stick or twist. And great rotation. He wasn't looking like missing at all in that first quarter. The former Hoya, San Antonio Summer League, so highly regarded. Everything was rolling for Nigeria. In transition, good pass ahead by Domingo to Utomi, and then the throw down for Udogie. And Mali just didn't have an answer, Jeff, and in that first quarter. But whatever Coach Kanute said, he would have said they can't carry on at this rate. And it's all ended up to be true. Made the adjustments. Still, at this point, we're still all Nigeria, with Udogie with the finish. And then wide open three in the lobby. They're not going to miss. If you give them the room, then Mali started to find their mojo.
So what's Nigeria going to talk about at halftime?
Well, I think they've got to mix it up. Mike Brown said the defense wasn't great. Well, it was after that timeout for sure.
Surely they were listening in. That must have lit a fire under them.
I think they might have had a spy in the camp, because then Mali just played with so much confidence. No, look at this defense. There is no defense. Mike Brown was talking about Mali's defense. Well, Nigeria's D was nowhere to be seen there, and that really started the turn of the way Mali played. Jambo there, coming out from down low, up high, and draining the three there. They just shot with confidence. The defense then picked up, as you're often find. Good offense leads to good defense, and vice versa. And this is a great ball game we've got on our hands here now, Jeff.
44-43, Nigeria on top of Mali at halftime.
This time from a Jambo, and Nwamu has got the whole to himself, and he throws it down with authority. King everything in this third quarter. Now out to Kabongo again. Wonderful passage of play here. Is it going to end with anybody scoring? Oh my word!
What a play from PR Congo right now. Every single player has touched the ball.
Here's a door. Oh, what a
Ibrahim Jambo, 12 points, 2 of 7 from the floor, 7 of 8 at the line. Of course, he's been fouled a couple of times while attempting three-pointers. Had a slow start, but quickly became really, in that second quarter, the go-to man for this Malian team. Jambo probably has played against some of these Nigerian players from his days in America, playing college basketball at Clemson before transferring to Hofstra, and of course on the international basketball scene. He has been with this Mali national team now for several years, and they need more of that from him in the second half if they're going to have maintain hopes of getting that win on opening day. Well, for Nigeria, no surprise, Stephen Domingo is their leading scorer. He started very well in the first quarter. He's got 11 points. He was 3 of 4 from deep. All of them coming, I believe, in that first quarter. And he's also aggressive. But this is where he really did his damage when he was behind that three-point line. Catch, shoot, right on target. So Stephen Domingo with those 11 points, a big reason why Nigeria, despite fading somewhat in that second quarter, lead it 44-43 over Mali at halftime.
Yeah, you're right, Jeff. Domingo was unstoppable first quarter.
Tunisian players after their practice this morning. They're talking about how they were all able to watch games. They're broadcasting our games back in here in Kigali, so they're able to watch the games at the hotel, and they're able to, because you know they're not going to come here and watch games in the arena, but by being able to watch the games back in the hotel, they're able to size up the opposition, so to speak. Yeah. And even they were a little bit kind of, shall we say, not the happiest group of campers, because they wanted to go to bed themselves, and then Mr. Tavares shattered the backboard.
Yeah, that was a spectacular play, and we're getting more of it right here. The crowds may not be in here yet, but we're being treated to a top game.
Well, second half action is underway between Nigeria and Mali, with the Nigerians up 44-43. And every game has been interesting for different reasons. This one, the Mali comeback from 21 points and now Nigeria come right out and get an easy layup from Ngduba.
Yeah, just a switch off there. Mali don't want to have any letdown here early in the third. Played so well to get it right back. Quick shot on the offense, and Nigeria again on transition.
Tommy to the corner, Domingo. Ngduba again, drives in, this time hold. A lot of green shirts in there and just one white shirt, and it was the white shirt, number 5, Emmanuel Amogbo, who came down with the rebound.
Yeah, good job by Amogbo, just went after the rebound, wanted it more. Gives Nigeria an extra possession.
Utomi from the arc, and there he is again, Amogbo. Another rebound, another opportunity, and you don't want to do that with Domingo out on the court, because he's going to punish you eventually. And yet, look at the work from Amogbo, keeping the basketball at this end of the floor. This time he's fouled. So a terrific effort from him.
Yeah, Nigeria need players like that. They can't just keep running their sets and looking good. They need some guys that are going to get down and dirty.
This time, though, they throw the ball away. Jambo able to get it. Good hustle from Camara. And three-point shot from Mali in the right corner from Kanute. Keeps it alive. Tries to chase it down. And now Nigeria have it. Ngduba over to Utomi. Back to Ngduba. Domingo passing it around. Amogbo, oh, great basketball that time from Nigeria.
Yeah, beautiful pass from high down to low. The bounce pass and the finish on the baseline. Really good start by Nigeria. Mike Brown's obviously giving them some words.
Oh, Jambo wide open, misses that, but gets it back out to Kanute. It works out better.
Kanute hit a big shot in the first half as well, so he's...
That was really Keita, excuse me, Mamadou Keita. And now Domingo just kind of fumbles the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, so Mali, after a couple of shaky defensive plays, getting themselves back in the same page.
Jambo, same spot, this time different result. Knocks it in and ties it up at 48.
Well, excellent response by Mali, because Nigeria came out hot. Mali were looking a bit flat, and they've got straight back into it.
Domingo this time goes inside and scores with a little jump hook.
Domingo showing his inside game. The threes aren't falling, you've got to go inside.
This time they go to Jambo on the low block. He turns, he shoots, and nobody there for the rebound. Into the corner, Utomi, and bounce pass down low. Mali have it surrounded, but he finds Amogbo, who misses the layup. Amogbo might need to come out. Boy, he has been working hard. He is breathing hard in this high altitude of Kigali, 1,500 feet, more than 1,500, excuse me, meters above sea level. And wait, I'm going to check those dimensions, those numbers. Here we go. And Camara with another rebound.
Yeah, just up and down the last couple of possessions, and Mali get the defensive rebound.
Yeah, the elevation is 1,567 meters here in Kigali. Camara turns and misses, but the hustle from Jambo forces Nigeria to foul him.
Yeah, that was a tough move. Camera, but Jambo just making a nuisance of himself, get after the offensive glass. Extra possession for Mali.
So Koulibaly is going to come back in for Mali, as well as Diaruma. Koulibaly was a little shaky when he came in the first half. He needs to make sure he makes some good decisions this time. There he is, handing the basketball off. Now Kante sizes up his options. Shaking, Bacon, and better get rid of it. And I tell you what, you got to get rid of the basketball. Kante is appealing to the referee for a foul, but he was hounded.
Yeah, again, double team, trapped, couldn't get. He may have had a little hit on the arm, but on the whole, that defensive sequence by Nigeria was really good. And they get the turnover.
Gundogan back in, number 0. And Duba from the arc and gets it to go.
Again, and Duba, that was a little pass fake, but he got it back, and then he shot without hesitation.
Kante goes right past Nduba and ends up with Koulibaly from the arc and off the front of the iron. Gundogan whips it over to Nduba. Gundogan gets it back. Now wide open Morty from the left, and his shot off target.
Good ball movement, went inside, that created the space outside, they just got to knock it down.
Diaruma powers his way up and is fouled by Morty.
Good, quick move, again, using his size and strength, and earning a trip to the free throw line.
Here he is again. And really, that's where he's been effective today. So Keita goes out, Kante goes out, and coming in now from Mali, number 23, Traoré, as well as Sirman Kanute, the quick, young 19-year-old point guard. Diaruma misses both.
Yeah, free throws again. Massive influence on these games.
Gundogan, entry pass, batted away. Here's Kanute, don't be surprised, no, he's gonna pass it to the corner. Camara, that's their three-point shooter, he's short. Good hustle by Kanute to keep it alive. Quickly though, Nigeria push it up the floor. Emilogu back to Nduba, and that was wayward.
Not a good release there, just off left all the time.
Koulibaly falls down, he can't stand up or it's a travel. He gets it to Kanute, who passes to the corner. Gundogan, great defense. Diaruma has to put it up. He knows the situation. He gets the shot off. Look at him scrap for the basketball. The intensity ratcheting up.
Yeah, Nigeria really putting a good defensive sequence together there.
And Nduba shows you what his three-point shot should look like and stretches the lead to 6.
Yeah, Nigeria starting to get a stranglehold on the game again. Mali going to have to really be resilient here.
Camara. It's interesting, Sidibe has been a non-factor today. Camara, ooh, that was off. I think he was rushed. And Morty identified the shooter as well. Much better from Nigeria defensively. Morty passes it back outside to Nduba. With a reach, nothing called there. Emilogu for good, for 3 rather. Just like his jersey number.
Yeah, that was great ball movement again from one side to the other. Incisive play. Mali again just cannot get out to it. Just sitting back in that zone-type defense. Emeloglu certainly zoned in, Jeff, and Nigeria back on top.
Let's quiet down and listen to Koulibaly over on the Mali bench.
Il faut continuer comme ça. Hein? Hey, on attaque. Hey, maintenant on attaque. Ou t'es à l'intérieur ou marqué. Allez, on joue comme ça. Papa, tu es au milieu. Les deux yeux, vous croisez. Hein? Tu vois, avec Piquika. Mais Piquika, tu demandes, on met le ballon à l'intérieur. Donnez le ballon à l'intérieur maintenant. Il joue un contre un. Ah, pour moi. Ok, Karim.
Well, turnovers was a real problem in the first quarter, but it hasn't really been since. But what do you think about this Nigeria start to the second half? Well, it can start. You know, we're 6.5 minutes in.
They're getting dominant again. They're passing the ball inside. They're getting outside. Their defense is much tougher. They're shooting with confidence again. Mali have gone cold. They've got 5 points so far, and it's a little bit like the first quarter again, and it took about 8 points, 2 of 3 from 3, so they're still pouring the points in. 12 of 31 now from behind the arc. It's the volume that they're shooting.
And Mali turned it over coming out of the timeout.
It's got to hurt them. Nigeria have stepped up the pace. Half time came at the right time for Mike Brown to get his message across, and Nigeria delivering yet again.
Utomi from the arc, it's good. And Nigeria have rediscovered their mojo, and they have stretched the lead back to 14 points.
Great extension on that three-point shot and elevation, and they look a lot more confident again, Nigeria.
Oh, good follow there from Diaruma.
Incisive cut to the basket before the Nigerian defense could really get set. Much better from Mali.
Domingo, will this be another three for him? Yes, it will.
Yeah, I think Nigeria have just got their legs back. They were probably blowing a little bit. They worked so hard in that first quarter. You've talked about the altitude. It is having an effect even on these super fit athletes. Much better look there for Domingo.
Lute, great drive, hands it off Diaruma, didn't catch it cleanly, and then he's fouled going up. Yeah, I mean, when the Nigerians hit threes, they come in bunches, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening here, and Domingo's going to take a big swat. He's been watching some of those blocks from yesterday, but...
Saw Salah Mejri swat. Was that the swat of the day, or was it? There were quite a few, weren't there?
Well,
what was the dunk of the day? Tavares? The backboard shattering?
Well, I like the transition dunks as well from the sort of your 6'8", 6'9" players, whereas obviously Tavares 7'3".
Zashi had a good one from the baseline.
On the right-hand side. There was a couple from that side.
Correa,
real eye-catching,
the Correa crush.
Yeah, the Correa crush was good. Yeah, there was some great moments, but that's one that will stay with us for many years.
Here's a three, and this time off, a little bit short for Emeloglu.
A deep three there, just hit the front of the rim. Well, they've just got to get back into it here.
They pass out to Koulibaly. Koulibaly's an intriguing player. I mean, he's got some good size out there, number 12. Tends to hang out outside a lot. Just wonder if maybe if he should operate down low a little bit more.
I think especially depending on what lineup Nigeria have got out on the floor. Yeah, if you've got the size advantage, weight advantage, get inside.
Canute fouled by Nduba.
They're not letting Kanute get going at all, are they, Jeff? He's made a couple of nice moves, but every time he takes a dribble drive, they are all over him.
Well, I know I'd seen Coulibaly because he's in America right now. He was at Pitt, played for the Panthers, and he's transferred to the Bonnies. You know your Bonnie lies over the ocean?
Yes.
St. Bonaventure?
Oh, yes, St. Bonaventure, yes. What that song was about, that university, or was it just, are you just making a...
No, I mean, My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean?
Yeah.
It's an Irish song?
Irish or Scottish, one of those two.
Exactly.
Do you want me to... should we...
Well, you come from that part of the world. I thought you knew.
My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea, yeah. You just know, you know pretty much everything, Jeff. There is to know.
I just know little tidbits, but I don't have the meaning. So that free throw stays out. So Nigeria over the limit here at the end. Mali just committed 2 fouls. Maybe that says a little bit about their defense in this third quarter. Ogundaran from the arc. It's good.
Just much better rhythm. No hesitation on the shot. And Mali again can't extend out to stop the three-pointers raining in.
5 3-pointers in this quarter for Nigeria. Here's Coulibaly. Pulls up.
Again, as you say, Jeff, taking it from the free throw line.
Another 3, why not? This time off target for Tommy. Coulibaly posting up. I like that one better. And Nduba reaches around and commits the foul.
Yeah, much better. Just get the ball inside and let Coulibaly go to work.
You know, looking at Sidibe, who's come back into the game, Boubacar Sidibe, he hasn't scored. He has a couple of rebounds. He's played 10 minutes. And he's one of their more established players.
Yeah, they need players to step up. They need all their arsenal firing. He just hasn't been able to get in. He started the game, he just hasn't been able to get in the flow. That was never... a line drive that you can't get it over the front of the rim.
Keeping you alive, Mali, but you're not cashing in on their opportunities. Three-point shot. Wow, got a little bit of love from the rim that time.
Yeah, that's a great transition.
Well, that one from Atomi, he's got now 4 threes, 12 points. Domingo, Emelogu, and Atomi each. Now, in fact, Atomi has 5 threes. So that trio, Atomi, Emelogu, and Domingo have combined for 13 three-pointers.
Yeah, it's really impressive. And again, with that last play, getting all over Siriman Kanute. He's having a torrid time. He's a young player, and he's steep learning curve again for him today because Nigeria have got multiple guards who can just keep going at him. There's only one Siriman Kanute to deal with them all.
And this time the swat from Jambo. See if that triggers anything. Well, that was a line drive attempt that didn't look likely going in from Coulibaly, but anyway. Well, normal service has resumed for this Nigeria team. Can they this time press home the advantage? They lead at 71-53 over Mali. 10 minutes remaining.
Another tough quarter, similar to the first. Just 10 points in that third quarter, and Nigeria pouring on the threes. 16 of 37 now to 8 of 23 for Mali. 15 of 25 from the line, so they're getting to the line plenty of times. Mali, Nigeria just 1 of 2 from the line, but tough quarter for Mali. Here's some of the highlights of Nigeria. They started the quarter well. This was nice. Free throw line, baseline, high-low action. walkover finish. Then they came back, Marley. They got the game back under control. Jambo with the shooter's touch. Just around the free throw line. Brown maybe slightly concerned, but then his charges. Pass fake, pass, and then straight back. They can't get over. That was the start of Nigeria's dominance yet again.
So any opponent scouting this game against Nigeria is going to know that with Domingo, with Emelogu and Utomi, you got to get a hand in the face.
Yeah.
And also Nduba.
Yeah.
Does 8 points. All 4 of those Nigerian players have multiple three-point shots.
Yeah, and chase them off the three-point line, and then be ready to guard the drive, and just keep making them having to make extra passes to get some sort of open look. And that is tough. That's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
That's a
especially in the high altitude.
Yeah, and complete roster effort. You're going to have guys coming in, but maybe the coaches can say, look, just play defense, take this guy out of his comfort zone. And they did a great job of that in the second quarter. All the shots started falling short, especially for Domingo. And then halftime came. Both teams have been able to reset at Nigeria. I mean, that's a really professional third quarter, 27-10 advantage.
Well, Morty's coming back into the game for Nigeria. He's yet to hit a 3. He's attempted 4. But this is, I suppose this would be a solid win for Nigeria. They're going to sit back in a 2-3 zone to start things off. Now they're going to come out and trap. And Mali, we're ready. Kamara not able to get his 3 off in time. Kante back to Jambo. And good job, Jambo, being strong with the basketball. Fouled by Morty.
Big height advantage there for Jambo. They were right out on him. They weren't going to let him take that shot, but he's got an extra possession for his team.
Sidibe, wow, maybe he's going to wake up and do something in this fourth quarter. His first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they need Boubacar Sidibe to play big in this quarter. I think we've talked about points difference. They don't want this to get out of hand. If they're not going to come back to try and win the game, let's not lose it by too many.
They definitely have the type of team, Mali, that goes on big runs. We saw it in the second quarter. And who knows, now with Sidibe in there, showing some activity, but he should have done better there. Morty behind the back pass. They whip it over to Emelogu. Good!
Yeah, great semi-transition 3. Just 2 passes, and he steps into the 3, knocks it down.
Now he's got 5 threes. Jambo with Domingo on his back, turns, puts it up, and gets it to drop.
Such a smooth player, Jambo. I love watching him play. Inside, outside, he can do it all.
Morty. They whip it around. Domingo. This time, hasn't been quite as hot as he was in that first quarter.
Yeah, it's a tough shot with Jambo right in his face. Jambo with the height advantage.
Jambo a little short. And again, only white shirts there for the rebound.
Yeah. They need to get on the ball.
Domingo on the break, rims out. Nice soft touch, just won't drop for him right now.
No, he's open, he's gonna take that. He's not gonna turn that shot down.
Jambo from the arc. And again, just white shirts. So spread out. Why aren't they sending anybody to the glass? Because it's coming too early in the possession.
Because possibly, and Jambo's obviously one of their bigs, and he's taking the 3, but
Sidibe could be down there. Also Kamara, there's a swat from Sidibe. He's on the SWAT team today. Kante, oh boy, able to get it back.
It's been a baptism of fire for him today. He's going to have learnt a lot from playing against these super quick guards.
Behind the back, he was playing back in 2015 as well. Emelogu. Duba gets it back. Emelogu, good. And now he is officially the leading scorer in the game with 18 points, 6 of 9 from deep.
Yeah, this is a cute play here. Handoff, gets it back, just drifts to the corner and nails the three. And that's some tough moments here for Mali. They're going to have to regroup. We'll see what Coach Boubacar can drum up here.
Well, all smiles for him over there on the bench. Why not? You've opened your AfroBasket account with at least 18 points.
As you say, Jeff, all these Nigerian players, they may not have played at AfroBasket, but they're playing in G Leagues, summer leagues, professional teams across the continent, gone to top universities, so they're primed for this moment. It was just a matter of Mike Brown and his coaching staff getting them to gel, getting them to play at a high level, and wow, have they, apart from that dip in the second quarter, and as we said, hats off to Mali for that. They've now just wearing Mali down, picking their spots to take their shots. 18 of 42 now for 3, 11 of 21 for 2, and Emelogu, as you alluded to, Jeff, 18 points. Not just the points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. That's a big-time stat line.
He's bigger than you think he is. He's 6'5", 1.96 meters in height. Kante goes down. Ogundaran takes the ball away from him.
Again, Kante is having a real problem because he's trying to take on these guards, dribble round them up. And there's just no way through, whether it's one-on-one or the trap comes. The second defender, he has had a torrid time. It's only registering as a couple of turnovers at the moment, but it's the disruption that Nigeria have caused to him.
Turning, shooting, Utomi, and 20-point advantage right now for this Nigeria team that a lot of people didn't believe in, and certainly even after they blew that first half lead, I had my reservations. But they've had a good answer here in this second half. They kind of come back and revealed themselves to be tough customers for whoever faces them.
Yeah, they're going to be, they're going to be one of the key teams here for sure. They haven't got the bigs that some of the teams have got, certainly the ones we saw yesterday, and the other teams we'll see later. They've got a way of playing, and wow, what a move by Jordan Ogundaran.
Well, they've also got Cote d'Ivoire and Kenya in their group, so I think Kenya were probably the surprise package making it.
Yeah, agreed, yeah.
Of course, a lot of interest around that game against Cote d'Ivoire because Liz Mills will make history as the first woman to coach a national team, a men's national team, the AfroBasket. And she did an incredible job leading Kenya in the qualifiers. And good luck to her.
Outstanding, and yeah, and so she's a real interesting journey. A lot of respect in the African region, coaching the club teams as well, and the only woman, as they said in the pre-tournament press conference, the only woman that is coaching a men's national team anywhere in the world.
And the drive and the basket is good from Diaruma.
Yeah, great ball movement from Mali. Get the ball inside early before the rotations can deal with it from Nigeria. Good 2 points. They've got to just drag themselves back in here.
3-point shot. And they're not shy about putting them up. Amogbo as well. Kante. Oh, tough shot on the baseline. Medina.
Good defense again by Nigeria, not giving anything easy, nothing going to the hoop.
A good aggressive drive that time by Agu. Ibe Abuchi Agu.
Yeah, he'd be frustrated he didn't make that because it was right at the basket, no defense there, and just couldn't get it to fall.
It's going to come out, and Duba's going to come back into the game. Gundogan steps to his right, and that's short.
Good defense getting right out on that shot. Gundogan.
Kanute, the bounce pass gets away from Jambo. That's going to be a backcourt violation.
Cyril Kanute again, just miscommunication. Nothing's coming easy for him today.
Nor has it come easy for Kante, who's over there catching his breath. Yeah. So with 4.5 minutes remaining and down 20, and again, you know, with Kenya and Cote d'Ivoire in this group, and Cote d'Ivoire always going to be a handful for any team, and you don't want to catch them on the wrong day because they'll deliver a hiding. Now, you wonder if Mali will be looking at Kenya as their best chance to get a win. And this Kenya team is better, I think, than certainly as they showed in the qualifiers. They can beat you if you're not ready.
Yeah, and the game that when they beat Angola was an iconic moment. But
I think for Kenya, it's probably a good time for them to play Cote d'Ivoire as well. We'll see if they can on opening day.
Yeah, first game, but I think yes, for Mali, Kenya will be potentially for that third spot if Cote d'Ivoire are going to be playing at the level that they need to be, and everyone's going to be chasing Nigeria. They're going to have to try and crack this Nigerian team that have shown that they are vulnerable as they were in the second quarter, but White Brown's got them bouncing back really strong in the second half.
Yeah, I think it's you know, this was a game that Nigeria needed, and now they'll go into the next 3 games. Just looking to build on this, and they've got the right opponents. It's not like they're going up next against, Tunisia, for example.
Sure.
I mean, that would be a tough game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they would have all sorts of matchup problems there. But they're going to allow themselves to build into the tournament.
Jambo from the arc. And the push called on Emelogu.
Long-range shot from Jambo, and too much physicality underneath.
They were in the foul by Emelogu. Again, got the 6 threes today. Standout performer so far, although Domingo with 16 points. If he gets back in the game, might pass him as the leading scorer. 15 for Tomi. 8, I mean, Nigeria's put up 43 threes today. That's a lot, isn't it?
That's a lot of threes. A lot of transition threes, quick hit threes. But that's the way that the team is set up to play. They've got maybe one big, couple of guys that are just going to play. They're going to play more inside. Everybody else is facing the basket.
Mute gets both free throws to fall. Watching him play this year at Nancy, see if he is able to move from strength to strength. Koulibaly, open floor, gets it to his guard, gets it back. Needs to pass it back out. They do. Somebody's open, and they get the three-pointer. So Keita, and well, perhaps a late rally here from Mali. They could do with getting some confidence back. 15 points, they trail. And boy, that pass was telegraphed. And Kanute drives in. Gets it back to a 13-point deficit.
Here we go again, Jeff. I mean, That Mamadou Keita's been great today. When he came on, when they had their push in the second quarter, Marley, he hit some big shots. He's hit a massive one there, and that pass across, that's such a dangerous pass across the top, and do Syrian Kanute's confidence a lot of good. So now Nigeria have got to just refocus it and get the right guys on the floor. Domingo's back in.
There's no doubt this thing isn't over. The way that Mali can all of a sudden go on a streak. Ogundura catches the long pass. Now he's going to take it all the way. Oh boy, he's fouled right at the end by Diorama.
Yeah, he's a great athlete. He can hang in the air. He can move the ball around. Great defender as well. He's a top addition for this Nigerian team. And again, he had Domingo wide open in the corner. But he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
He gets the first to drop.
Yeah, Durungan is
played college basketball at Cal Poly.
Yeah, the speed he is giving Kanute everything he can handle. Great hands as well. Any kids watching, trying to swat the ball away by the hand motion going up.
Oh boy, Diorama just need to go straight up.
It was unfortunate because he wanted that jump hook. He put the fake in first, but as he's gone up, his feet have left the floor. Oh, he needs to put pressure on the ball.
Misses this one. So 15 points to deficit, 2.5 minutes, coming up on the 2.5 minute mark. Clock is going to be the enemy here, and again, the good defense. The hands were up, forcing the turnover.
Yeah, good decision by Tommy there, just to bring, well, it was initially a good decision to bring it out, but they kept the defense on there, Marley, got him over to the sideline, and turnover for Nigeria. So Mali just have these surges of good play. Let's see if they keep it going to the end of this quarter. Try and really push Nigeria all the way.
Okay, Mali doesn't want to wait around too long. Down low to Jambo. Jambo. Just when he's making his move. Shot clock did not start. Is that what it was?
That was a strange one. It did. It's got to be that it hasn't started.
Oh, they're saying they have to inbound the ball. It's one of those moments where you just want to just play.
Yeah. Your Egyptian friend there, deep in conversation with the refs.
He's trying to sort out what the issue is.
Sometimes the refs, maybe the commissioner is saying, well, we've got to play the rules to the absolute nth degree, but they're getting it sorted.
Okay, well, still got the same number. Was it the clock that didn't start? I don't know. I don't know why they've stopped.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Okay, so that's different.
An extra contact here between
Kanute's leaning on Gundogan. Those two are not going to be best friends after this is over.
I think. Again.
And they're going to call the charge on Amogbo.
That was tough on Amogbo because he had no idea Jambo was there, but smart play by Jambo there.
He had no. Yeah, no, that's a good call. I think he had just enough space to catch it and then pass, or turn, or stop.
You know, good effort by Amogbo getting that steal off the inbounds.
No, he's fouled out. So that's it. That's it for him. No more basketball today. We've heard more horns in the last 3 minutes than we've heard the ball bounce on the court. Okay, let's go. 2:21 remaining. Another chance for Mali. Canute short with his jumper. He wanted to make the pass, but is nowhere to go.
Look as though he really wanted to shoot that. The double team came towards him.
Gundogan just kind of lost control as he got closer to the basket. Canute hands it off, and dunking it is Jambo.
And he hung on the ring for a second as well, but...
Well, we don't want him to hang on the rim like Mr. Tavares. Here he is again, Jambo.
Yeah, Jambo, love that. And great pass by Siraman Canute in transition with Nigerian defenders in close hand, and well done for Jambo just following it in. Great job.
You trying to be Magic Johnson. For what? Just, guys, we were up 20, and now we're going to fucking around, and it's a 13-point ball game right now. You guys got to know how to embrace success. Embrace success and know what got you there. Does that make sense? Come on, keep the game simple. All right? Let's go. Let's go. Hey, defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense, let's go.
I think he was talking about a Gundogan trying to be like Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
It is true, though. I mean, this game should have been done and dusted. And with 150 remaining, down 13, it's not over.
No way. And again, Gundogan yet overdoing it, dribbling into the defense. You had 2 or 3 Mali players all over him. Maybe just dribble towards them, bring it out, pass it around the outside, reset. But some of these guys are just wired. As we look at the highlights there, Mali going to their strength. Just get it inside, use your extra size and your weight. Pressure on.
Here we go. And are they going to get it across midcourt? And good job by Nigeria. That was close. Malogu, and throws the ball out of bounds with 1:29 remaining.
Good defense by Mali there. It started with the press, so they were really speeding up Nigeria from the start of that offense. And they got every area of the Nigerian offense covered.
Dogi goes out. Domingo comes back in for Nigeria. Keita calls the play. And drives in. Oh boy, how did he score? I thought he was going to try to go off the glass, and then he just scored.
He has been a live wire. Every time he's come on the floor, he's scored in many ways, and that is tough. Did well not to give up a charge there, Jeff.
It's Emilogu who's taken the brunt of that. Not sure. There was definitely contact in the upper body.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just been winded.
Great body control by Mamadou Keita there to avoid committing the charge. But again, the turnover from Nigeria, the score here. They can get the press back on. Nigeria being challenged again.
Hopefully Emilogu is going to be okay. He's been arguably the most outstanding player today for this Nigeria team. So the leading scorer for Nigeria with 18 points, Benjamin Emalogu, goes out. And Edogi comes back into the game. Full court pressure, trying to break it. Get it across midcourt. Shot clock down to 12. I don't think Mali want to foul, do they? Certainly not now. No. Gundogan, shot clock down to 3.5. Gundogan has to launch up a prayer, and this is everything.
It's great defense because Mali have got fouls to give, but they just kept going, kept the pressure on. Gundogan just had to throw up a prayer, and it wasn't answered. I think it's a good play. Get the ball in the hands of Mamadou Keita. He's really been positive for Mali.
Oh boy, Jambo has it taken away. Great play by Edogi.
Cheap turnover.
Now they have to foul. And at the line today, Nigeria have only attempted 4 free throws, so we don't really know what to expect from that standpoint. But we do know that Gundogan's hit both of his attempts. And okay, so they're not even in the bonus yet. Sorry, they've got a couple more fouls to commit. That's Kanute going for the steal. Duba hounded by Kanute.
That's good defense.
Yeah, definitely foul by Koulibaly. A lot of time went off the clock. Now just 26.6 seconds. And again, Mali might be looking at the goal differential aspect as well. Get this deficit down as small as possible. Even if you're not going to win it.
Good hustle. They've got to just chase the ball all over the floor. Koulibaly stepping out twice now to try and cause a turnover.
I think if Jambo doesn't turn it over on the previous possession, they've got a real shot.
That was a soft move. I mean, it was a bounce pass, maybe a touch low for him, but that was just soft turnover. It's so frustrating because they've been on a good run up to then.
Domingo, if he makes it, nope. Would have moved into the leader. Here we go. Kanute pulls up on the break and gets it to drop the three-pointer.
Great signs for Mali there with Kanute knocking down the shot.
And Koulibaly steals it. Just can't quite get it in time to attempt another shot. But all things considered, I guess Mali will be at least glad that they got that deficit down to single digits. Mike Brown's Nigeria, though, they get the win in their first game, 81-73 over Mali.
Yeah, Nigeria get the job done in the end, Jeff, but there was a few scares, definitely in that second quarter, when Mali dominated, but we end up with these percentages. Just 4 attempts at the free throw line, 27 attempts for Mali, but just 17 makes. 18 of 45 threes for Nigeria. That is putting them up. 45 rebounds to 37, 24 assists is a good effort for Nigeria. 22 turnovers to 20, so ball turned over a lot. Some soft turnovers, some forced by the opposition.
So looking at this as a launch pad for a run to the podium for Nigeria, you know, where do you put this for Nigeria with Emalogu, those 18 points, Domingo 16, Utomi 15, those three guys hitting a lot of three-pointers today.
Yeah, they're going to rely on the three-pointer, they're going to rely on the attacking the basket and kicking. It's going to be that up-tempo, transition, semi-transition sort of play. They haven't got the 7-foot player that some of these other countries they've got, as we look at some of the highlights. But I think they're going to be contenders. You know, teams are going to have to scout them. and be ready, because they have got some dangerous players, but they can be taken inside if teams have got size, which Mali have had, and in the end, once they went inside, Nigeria didn't have an answer. But third quarter they came out strong. Nigeria reasserted themselves, got back up to around a 20-point lead. Mali ended up getting it back. It's 81-73. I mean, that's a good effort by Mali.
Well, for Mali, you know what? I think they're going to be disappointed, because I think they realize this was a game that could have been even closer, and it was close at halftime. It was 41-40. They had the momentum at halftime, and you know, they simply did not return to the third quarter with the same drive or perhaps the right game plan, because Nigeria is just able to, you know, you brought up the point that maybe the altitude bothered Nigeria, and that allowed, you know, that brought some fatigue and helped Mali come back. But you know, certainly we saw enough from Mali today to know that there are moments when they're really good.
Yeah, and if they can extend those moments, they're going to be dangerous. 18 points for Jambo, 11 each from Kanute and Keita. Really like Mamadou Keita. Keita was just playing 16 minutes, but Nigeria got their legs back under them. Domingo started hitting threes, and Maloglu. You know, all their key players just found their game in that third and fourth quarter. Mali came back strong once they started going back to their advantages, but it just wasn't enough, and Nigeria take the win. There's another nice three. I really like the way Mamadou Keita plays. He needs to be on the floor and involved in the decision-making, and Jambo there enjoying a high-flying dunk.
So 81-73, Nigeria win it over Mali, and Nigeria will look to build on that. You can see they're at the top of the standings. Next up will be Kenya as well for Nigeria, and Mali will take on Cote d'Ivoire in their next game. So that's it. One more time, 81-73, Nigeria win it over Mali. Thanks for watching, everybody.